Away they go. From that 1800 metre mark, we'll wait for them to settle down so we can find an early leader, and Pascal Samore is right up there in the early stages of the race. Also up there with them too is Flag Bearer. As they settle in running, Lady Calavera is racing there in the yellow colours, Stunning Kittens in the blue sleeves and cap, and Forward Spell. Indus Knight is back there at the rail, and they race a few lengths off the leader with Napoleon, who's further back in the field now. Little Prince is back at the fence in the black sleeves and cap, and that's about 5 or 6 lengths from the leader as they race along with Time. Spirit is further back in running. They're about 8 or 9 from the leaders. Parker Getrix is back there at the fence, and Tinder Dry is racing outside of runners 2 now as they move their way towards the 900 metre area. Out in front is Pascal Samore that leads the way by 5 or 6 lengths over there. Pascal Samore from Flag Bearer, and Lady Calavera is on the inside. Indus Knight is racing in behind that lot. Stunning Kitten, they further back. They're about 7-8 off the leader, Forward Spell. Little Prince is further back with Napoleon, who races in behind that lot. Tinder Dry is back along the inside. So Pascal Samore, as they come for home with 400 to go from Lady Calavera behind that. Flag Bearers racing in the middle, Forward Spells in the centre. Indus Knight's about 5 or 6 off the leader as they come to the final 250. Pascal Samora, Lady Calavera is right there as they come to the final 150. Pascal Samora, Lady Calavera is trying to wear it down last year, is also looking to get going. Little Prince as well, and Tinder Dry at the rail, and the red cap is also taking off in the closing stages. Tinder Dry is coming home well here, and Tinder Dry gets a better last year. Little Prince behind that, and they were followed further back by Pascal Samore. They deliver. You'll notice they start hunting up the inside of the track into the closing stages here. There you'll see far left-hand side, Tinder Dry. Well done, of course, to Fani Bronkhorst, Marco van Rensburg. Fani, of course, does own this as well. And to the winning breeders, Turffontein stud, that are involved here. That's the call. Jackpot time, race 5. Let me have a look at the tote. What did this come back to us as? It's a 23 rander for the books.
Right, so welcome back to Turffontein, and number 10, Tinder Dry. In fact, my pick 6 banker, if you can believe it, has come through and won at a massive price. I can't believe it. Fani Bronkhorst, lovely ride by Marco van Rensburg. Fani, who owns this one as well and bred by Turffontein, has finally picked up that 3rd career win. Marco, she really was well weighted here, but you still had to beat a very competitive field, and well done, good ride.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks to Fani, he found me for this. I didn't ask for the ride. But when I went through it, and obviously I remember from last time Gavin's foot came out iron at about the 300, and that cost him the race, So obviously today we wanted to be in a similar kind of position and just try and hold it together and let her do her best work at the end. So at the end of the day, she did most of the work, or all the work, and she ended up finishing the race off very well.
Yeah, well done, too. I think lovely ride. You are riding well. I notice your percentages are good, and good having you back in the irons full time.
Yeah, thanks. It's been a little while. The month that I took off for my knee was very depressing. It's not easy to sit at home in the bed all day watching people win on your horses.
And you've got kids jumping on your head as well.
Yeah, that also. But again, thanks to Fani, thanks for the ride. And Melanie, thank you very much. I heard you at the 200 screaming for me. Yeah. So yeah, big thanks for the support. Thank you. And
well
our sponsor, Aquatic Insurance.
Thank you, Marco. I know who's happier, Marco or me. Let's get Fani into the picture here. Fani, well done. I'm saying a big well done. She had to be a big runner here, but one of those races.
Yeah, like I said in my interviews also, she was unlucky last time. Gavin lost his irons at the 300 when she started moving up. So yeah, she was a big runner. Always if there's good pace in the race, it suits her and it helps her a lot. So everything helped her today, and good ride from Marco. And well done to my yard and my sponsors, Hollywood Bets.
Yeah, nice to see you back in the winner's box, and I think we're going to see that quite often now with your horses all coming into form.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time when they reach form again, so I'm happy we're there again.
Well done, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Fani Bronkhorst, well done. Owns and trains. Turffontein bred, and Marco van Rensburg aboard. The numbers you need here for race 5, 10, 8, 3 and 7.